I wanted to explore Fontaine a bit more because my exploration is pretty low in almost all nations. And well, it's not low, it's just medium, and I kind of want it to be high. And I did just recently get Farina, and Fontaine is my favorite nation, so I was like, why not? I also love exploring. After doing this, my love for Fontaine only grew because the mechanics, they're pretty, yeah, and I love pretty, but they were so fun to do. Like this jellyfish thing, the way it just shoots me into the sky, I really loved it. This part right here specifically, I was trying to click enter while I was flying up into the air, and it's small things like that where I can just play around that really makes me enjoy exploring, if that makes sense. I don't know if I worded that correctly, but I had so much fun. It's like I was just gliding around, moving around. It was so smooth. I wanted to see what this thing was, and I still don't know what it is, honestly. I really wanted to dive deep into it because the water looked kind of different from other waters, but you know, as you can see, there was no button for it. I did enjoy my shadow. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw it when I was swimming around previously, like a few seconds ago, but you can see my reflection underneath in my shadow, and I was kind of playing around with that. I did eventually get out. Okay, when I said that I still don't know what it is, I lied. I just remembered what it is. It's for this thing that I'm about to do right here. It's like a little, would you call it a mini game? I don't know, but it was really fun. It took me a second to figure out. I was kind of just clicking random buttons, trying different things, seeing if I had to fly over to those other blocks, but clearly that wasn't what I was supposed to do. And the goal was to get that big boulder. Yeah, it's a boulder. Get that big boulder into that weird pool of water. Yeah, like that. So I had to kind of just match it along with the movement of these glowing blue squares. And I thought that it was just gonna be one try, but it was actually 3, and I'm really happy about that because I got to play with it more. It's kind of like basketball, honestly. Well, not never mind. It's kind of like any sport with a goal. Yeah, I love how Farina matches the mechanics, though. I mean, it's Fontaine, and this is her nation, so obviously that's how it's gonna be. But I don't know. I really like blue. And I didn't even know I liked blue so much. It wasn't until someone brought it to my attention how many blue things I have, and how much I like certain shades of blue. So I didn't notice it. I thought my only favorite color was pink and white, but blue is there too. And honestly, it's like that in Genshin too, because a lot of my favorite name cards have a lot of blue in it. For this second part, I really regretted just letting it move on its own so I could figure out when I should let the boulder drop, because I wanted it to align in a certain way, and I realized, oh, it's actually not working. And so I kept trying to click the reset position, but the reset position only resets the boulders, and it took me a second to realize that. I wanted it to reset the blue squares too, but that's what this gold and blue thing that I have to hit is for. I don't know their actual names, but I'm pretty sure they do have some. This was really funny. I got it exactly on top of the moving blue square, and I feel like that's not easy to do, or maybe it is. I don't know. I love completing puzzles myself, though. It makes me feel like my problem solving skills are top notch. I feel like a pro Genshin player. I really like the way this goal looks. The goal looks so sparkly and pretty. This one, it really took me a second to understand. It's like I couldn't comprehend it for a moment. But it's really just trial and error. I think that's one thing I really like about the boulder puzzles, because I can just keep trying over and over again and figure out what works, what doesn't. And yeah, pretty much trial and error. Okay. I feel like I can see past me's brain working through the way I'm moving in this game. Oh yeah, I wanted to try and go through this enter thing. I mean, they gave it to us, so why should I just glide over there? I can just play with what they gave us. Precious chest. Ooh, and I was also collecting hydro sigils. I like leveling up those trees or fountains or whatever it is in different nations. Gosh, I feel like a mermaid. I feel like a mermaid in Fontaine, because I just finished the puzzle on land, and I didn't go climb a mountain. I didn't run along the sand. I ran straight into the water and dived. That's something beautiful in and of itself. This, if you guys understand it, please let me know. I genuinely don't know how to do it. I took one look at it and it looked so complicated. And this too, it's an electro thing. So am I supposed to drain the water? But we're in the ocean. It's not like we're in some sort of domain. So how am I supposed to use an electricity to spark that if we're literally in the ocean? Since I have it on video, I know its exact location. So I'll try to describe it to YouTube and see if maybe I can find a tutorial. Oh, actually, I can go to the interactive map, but sometimes they're not really helpful. I don't know. I'll try what I can, but if you guys know how to do it, please tell me. I love when you guys give me some tips. And you guys have been showing your builds lately too. It's so nice to see. Okay, I had that time trial done. This had me so curious because on the map, when I would see that the color of the water is different for Fontaine, it would make me think of the okay, I don't want to be wrong, so let me look this up real quick. Okay, yeah, I was right. So it makes me think of the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean because they have two different colors, just like the colors of Fontaine's oceans and the rest of Tivat. Honestly, I always thought that it was because we can dive in this ocean and can't dive in the other, which is definitely true. That's definitely a part of it. But I wonder if the primordial sea has to play a part. Is the primordial sea only in Fontaine? I'm trying to recall the lore and how it went. I know that all people of Fontaine used to be oceanids, and so when they came in contact with the primordial sea, they would disperse and turn into water and die. But that can't be the case. It can't be that all of Fontaine's waters is primordial sea, because Fremine is a diver and he would have never been able to dive regularly if that was the case, because he was diving before all of this came to light. What was I doing? I was trying to collect the Hydroculus. I was getting distracted by the sky just now, so I wasn't paying attention. But I was also collecting Hydroculi while exploring. So I feel like that's a big part of exploring. Exploring isn't just one thing, like collecting chests. It's a collection of things. It's appreciating the nation. It's playing around with the puzzles. It's collecting sigils, collecting Hydroculi, or oculi just in general, depending on the nation you're in. It's messing around with the animals, collecting wood from that nation's trees, just different things. I figured out what to do here pretty quickly. I like the different this just made me think of it, but I love the different kinds of, what are they called? These things right here, the blue things that we can use to get power. I love them, and I love how they mimic the shapes of different aquatic animals in Fontaine. I love that. I wonder if those animals have the same powers. I honestly haven't paid close enough attention to figure out whether or not that's true. but I love the differences in their abilities. And I never liked this one that I'm using right now. It's actually very recently that oh right, that's how it went. It's actually very recently that I figured out that it's kind of like a bomb. So I shoot it at something and then I make it explode. I very much so didn't know what to do with it before. I've recently tried to get myself stuck inside of a clam, but I haven't been able to succeed. Okay, collecting hydroculi. I wonder how much I've gotten so far. I mean, in the video I've only gotten 2, but I did have some already sitting in my inventory, and I think by the end of this video I did level up my statue, and I can't recall what I got out of it. This makes me laugh so much though, because those 3 little things that come with Farina, they just attack whatever enemy is nearby if I have them up and about. It makes me laugh, because I'm very much so, look at this. Why are they instigating? I had nothing to do with that. What is it, a mecha? And now it's attacking me. It wasn't, see? See, like, Farina wasn't doing anything. It's these guys. This part is a part of exploring as well, getting those little boxes that give Mora. I'm pretty sure they add to exploration level, so they definitely play a part in exploring. I stopped here because I wanted to try and let Farina fall right there. I don't know, it would have scratched the right part of my brain, but she just kept standing there, so I skipped past it. Oh my gosh, I love when the particle thing shoots me underwater, and now I'm here. I like this area that it put me in though, because there were the jellyfish puzzles and time trials that I could see in the distance, so that gave me a lot to do. And these things, they're so pretty, so I made sure to collect them. I don't know why I was playing around so much when this trial was timed, but yeah, I was just doing whatever I wanted. If I kept skipping past particles and going to them as if I had all the time in the world. And I mean, like, I did have a lot of time. Technically speaking, 1:30 is a lot of time, but it could have easily been 30 seconds and I was just playing around. On to the next time trial though that I saw. I wasn't gonna miss it. I do sometimes see or find time trials or chests, and I tell myself I'm gonna go to it later, and then I don't. I wasn't a huge fan of this because, well, at first, because I didn't know how to escape it. I didn't know that once you go through that thing, you're kind of just in it until the end. And I was kind of panicking because my buttons disappeared, and no matter what I did, this is why I'm moving around so much. I was trying to escape the, what is it called? Is it called the tide? A tidal? I remember it from Finding Nemo, honestly. I mean, I know that's really childish for me to say, but I remember it from Finding Nemo specifically. I just can't recall the name. I really like that I'm getting good chests though. I've been getting like precious chests and the chest for the Sorrentia pot, I think. Oh, and achievements. Nice. Oh, I had another achievement. Oh, this name card is so beautiful. I might try and get that one too. I really want to get pretty name cards. Like I mentioned in one of my community posts, there's one person I was playing co-op with. I've been doing that more often, guys. I'm really happy. But this one person I was playing, co-op with, they were so kind and so sweet. And their characters were so strong. They were helping me fight the Hydrotopa for Farina, and they were just so kind. And I looked at their exploration levels across the nation, and it was so high. I was like, oh my gosh, I can see the love you put into this game, and I want the love for my game to show just like that. So I was heavily motivated. Anyways, we're nearing the end, so thank you so much for hanging out with me. I had so much fun. Probably gonna do another video like this soon. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like. If you loved me, go ahead and subscribe, please. Comment if you want. I love talking to you guys, and bye bye.